So if you're a global entrepreneur, chances are you've either used Wise or you've heard the horror stories of accounts just disappearing. You're here because you need a solid, reliable way to manage your international business funds, and you're probably worried your current setup is basically a ticking time bomb. Well, let's break down the landscape of alternatives and actually build a resilient financial strategy for your business.
And this quote, it just hits the nail on the head, right? It captures that core anxiety perfectly. We're not talking about a minor glitch here. We're talking about thousands of non-US citizens having their business lifeline completely severed, often with no warning. One day you're processing payments, the next day, poof, your funds are frozen. And this isn't just a Wise issue. It's a critical business risk, usually triggered by these automated compliance systems that just can't tell the difference between a legit global business and some high-risk entity.
So let's be really clear about something. While Wise is the name in the headlines, the real problem isn't Wise itself. The real strategic mistake is relying on any single provider for your entire financial operation. See, when that one account goes down, your whole business goes right down with it. We need to stop looking for a single best account and start building a truly resilient financial foundation.
Okay, so to build that foundation, we first have to understand the tools we're even using. Platforms like Wise, they're called electronic money institutions, or EMIs for short. And this is key. They are not traditional banks. They are specifically built to make international money management fast, cheap, and easy for global entrepreneurs. Getting this distinction is fundamental to using them the right way.
And this comparison right here, it makes it crystal clear why EMIs are so essential for people like us. I mean, traditional banks can be an absolute nightmare for non-residents, right? The onboarding is slow, the fees are high, it's a mess. EMIs, on the other hand, they're built for this borderless world we live in. They're fully digital, they have way better rates, and they're literally designed for global users. They are the right tool for the job, plain and simple.
So, if we all agree that relying on just one provider is a huge mistake, what are the best alternatives for building our resilient foundation? We're not just going to rattle off a list here. We're going to really analyze the top contenders, breaking down their specific strengths, their critical trade-offs, and who they are really best for. All right, let's see how these contenders stack up. First, you've got Airwallex. It's probably the top-tier alternative, really focused on security and support. But, and it's a big but, their onboarding is much stricter. They're looking for more established businesses. Then there's Payoneer. Its main strength is global access. It's a lifeline for people from nationalities that struggle to get accounts elsewhere. The trade-off? Their verification can be a real headache, often requiring tons of proof about your business. Now, Mayo is interesting because its easier approval process offers a crucial foot in the door for many, but that accessibility comes at the cost of higher fees. And finally, Revolut is a really strong option, especially if you're based in Europe, though you've got to watch out for monthly fees and fewer perks on their business accounts. The main point here is this: there's no single winner, only the best strategic fit for your specific business. But look, the analysis can't just stop at a pretty feature table. There are two critical, kind of non-obvious details that can completely override everything else. And trust me, these are the details you usually only find out about after you've already been rejected. First up, let's talk about the debit card dilemma. You'd think that when you open an account, you automatically get a physical card to spend your money, right? Well, that's a dangerous assumption. Wise, for example, stopped offering them to new US LLCs. Airwallex often holds them back for their high-value clients. And with Payoneer, it's a total toss-up depending on what region you're in. This isn't some minor detail. For a lot of businesses, not having direct card access can be a total deal breaker for just running your daily operations.
And second, and honestly for many people, this is the most important factor of all, your nationality. Seriously? For some entrepreneurs, the choice isn't about fees or features, it's about who will actually say yes to your application. Payoneer, for instance, has a track record of successfully onboarding users from countries like Pakistan and Lebanon, who often face huge barriers. And similarly, Mercury has been a lifeline for entrepreneurs from Venezuela. Your passport can be the single biggest deciding factor, period.
Okay,
So, we've analyzed the problem, we've looked at the key players, now let's get to the most important part, turning all this analysis into a concrete, actionable strategy to actually protect your business.
And you know what? It really boils down to a simple 3-step plan. Step 1, you have to get brutally honest about your number 1 priority. Is it the absolute lowest fees? Is it having a physical debit card in your hand? Or for many of us, is it just getting an account open, period? Step 2, with that priority locked in, you target your applications to the 1 or 2 platforms that best fit your profile. And then step 3, and this is the most critical part of this entire thing, the goal isn't 1 account. The goal is to successfully open and maintain at least 2. Diversification is your only real security. That's it.
I'm going to say it again because it's that important. This is the single most important takeaway from our entire analysis. Do not, under any circumstances, build your global business on a single financial pillar. I don't care how good a platform seems. A single point of failure is a risk you just cannot afford to take.
Okay, so once you've successfully diversified and you've got your accounts set up, there's one last piece to this puzzle. See, it's not enough to just open the accounts. You have to know how to keep them open and active for the long haul.
Getting that approval email feels like a huge victory, right? But it is just the beginning. You have to operate your accounts correctly. You have to understand compliance, and you've got to avoid the kinds of activities that trigger those automated red flags. Your goal isn't just to get access to the financial system, it's to stay there.
So I'll just leave you with this question. After everything we've talked about, take a really hard look at your own financial setup. Is your business truly built on a resilient, diversified foundation, or is it just sitting on a single point of failure, waiting for a crisis? The choice, and now the strategy to fix it, is all yours.